Ethan was our only son. He was a brother. He was a cousin, grandson, great-grandson, an uncle.
Ethan was a very loving, kind, intelligent young man. He was a prolific writer and loved to write and wrote very well.
He was a published author at the age of 15. He was a sweet boy who grew into a very wise and introspective young man. The last entry in his journal was 2 days before he died. He wrote, "Arriving safely to my destinations, driving, especially with so much time in the car and seeing lots of accidents today. Ethan deserved to arrive safely home that day, as we all do."
January 19th of 2019, we got this call and they said that you need to get to the hospital immediately. Your son has been in a serious car crash. And that's what started the nightmare of our lives. Ethan was proceeding through a green light and a extremely intoxicated, drunk and drugged driver blew through a red light at almost 100 miles an hour, hit Ethan's car. His car rolled over several times, and he was severely injured to the point that he was unable to survive. And after many horrible hours of waiting, we were brought to see him because there was nothing else that they could do for him before they disconnected him from life support.
No one can grasp the horror and the depth of this kind of a loss, the loss of your child. Ethan was 28 years old, but he was our child. It was just unimaginable. We, of course, were taken under the wings of our friends and our family, but also we were very fortunate to have an incredible team of lawyers and victim advocates, investigators at the Denver District Attorney's Office. We also were in contact with Mothers Against Drunk Driving. We were always very excited when we received the information about the Memorial Sign Program.
The Memorial Sign Program is a way of honoring people who have been killed in traffic incidents around the city of Denver, and to give their family a very vibrant reminder that the city cares and that we all care deeply about what happened. It's also a way for us to remind drivers not to drink and drive, not to drive carelessly or recklessly, and to ensure that we as a city are doing better on traffic safety.
So when we finally were able to have our program and bring Beth McCann, the DA at the time, our district attorney team, people from MAD, lots of friends and family together to honor Ethan and have this sign at the place where he lost his life. It really meant a lot to us to be able to honor him in that way, and to know that that sign was going to be there for a long time.
We have a small but mighty team who puts this together. Jenny Lomelli in our office, Julie Brackley, and others really work with the victim families. Victim advocates as well get involved, work with the families to get them to understand what we're trying to do, make sure that they're comfortable with it, and then set up an event where they get to speak, they get to help dedicate the sign, and they know where the sign is, so that when they're coming by that intersection or that location, they can look up and see the name of their loved one so dramatically reflected. You know, I've actually gone to the dedication of 4 or 5 of these signs over the last year and a half, and it is such an emotional event. Gives you a sense of how important this is to the families who have suffered these terrible losses, and how important it is as well that we as a community pay attention. It's so easy to think of traffic safety as being sort of a routine technical thing, but in reality, it's so important, and real people are being harmed by the way we approach these things. So it's important to me, both as a citizen of Denver and also as a prosecutor, because it brings to life the reality of the damage done by people who are drinking and driving or driving carelessly.
It's important to have an opportunity to present a reminder to the rest of the community that life has been lost, and to drive carefully, whatever the message might be of that particular sign. Any reminders that we can have and any triggers that we can supply to make the roads safer is a good thing. And it's wonderful that that's something that the city has available. Also, having a ceremony at the sign for us was reassuring, because we had all that support and love around us, and that brought everyone together in one spot at one time and made us feel supported and loved.
Grieving is as personal as your fingerprint. Everybody deals with it differently. People don't always know what to say or do when they know that I've lost my son, and that's okay. For us, it's just been really important to honor Ethan at every opportunity that we can, to talk about him, to remember him.
What we discovered is that time helps. It doesn't solve anything, but it helps. For people that are trying to support people in grief, the best thing you can do is be present, be available, express love and care. The specific words can get confusing and convoluting. Presence is very important.
I would just urge people, when you drive by one of these signs, just take a moment to reflect on what it really means. And I know that I do now, having been at these placements where family comes together, I see these signs in a very different way.
We felt strongly the need to try to prevent something like this from happening to other people, other families, because it's just intolerable. And it's 100% avoidable and preventable.
This sign says, "Look at me. Please do not drink and drive, so that we can all get home safely to our loved ones."
Stay elevated by subscribing to the city's YouTube page for these stories and more. And stay tuned to our social media channels for more content. Don't miss our new episodes of Elevating Denver, premiering each month. Thanks for watching, Denver.